Hey everybody, it's Arnie and welcome to Alliance Quest Map 7. It's the first time that my alliance is doing Map 7, so I'm recording this video. I have 3 videos, 3 sections. We're going to have a lot of fights, also the Omega fights with Darkhawk. And in the third video I will talk about our experience on Map 7 and let's see. So there is the first fight. This is also variation 2. Map 7 has 3 different variations, different nodes I think, or champions. And this is number 2. And first one, it's a Mordor here, and my main attacker here is going to be Corvus because my path is pretty good for Corvus. I also brought Medusa for if I will need to take a Fury path or if I will need take some other paths and help my alliance, because we started roughly this new map. We did some mistakes with the paths. Here I tried to dash back but it blocked, but overall, let's see. So first fight, this Mordor is pretty annoying, but he's almost down, and game over for Mordor with a class disadvantage. So Corvus is a great machine for map 7, but there are some paths like Spider-Verse path where Venom just rules. There are paths like buffed up when you need to have 3 buffs. So Hyperion is an amazing for this champion, or Do You Bleed path, which very good for Blade because of Electro there, and also of course for Venom. So map 7 is interesting one. It's an interesting one, so it's a huge Fury node. If I had Voodoo, I probably would kill him in 1 SP1, but here it's a free charge for Corvus, and we're starting to build our charges here. So I'm moving on to next one. And I'm going up. This is my direction here, and one thing that we all noticed at map 7, Kabam reduced the amount of links, and this made map 7 more fun to do, and also it does require everybody to move because there are some annoying links where you can go through them, but it can be risky, and if you don't have the right champion you can die. So trying to save items also. And Sentinel is down, pretty easy. Again, Corvus is a beast machine here, but you will going to see a pretty awesome Darkhawk fight, and on second video we're going to see a lot of Medusa action. So I'm trying to spread all the fights between 3 champions, and here it's an Avenger, so it's Corvus, but there is a tricky node and I haven't paid attention to it. So once he hit your block 10 times, the next attack is going to be unblockable. So parry is also a hit to my block, so I have now 3 breaks, and just pay attention here. His SP1 has a lot of hits, so luckily Corvus is a bleed immune when he has his glaive charges, and the last hit was the 11th hit, and it was unblockable. And we're moving on to next one, and this is going to be Iceman, just last fight, sorry, before the Omega Miniboss. This is the first time that I'm going to face Omega Miniboss, and Darkhawk, baby, let's see what he can do. So here it's another charge for Corvus, and once you have 3 charges with Corvus, it's also 3 cruelty buffs, so Corvus even can take a buffed up path at last section. I think it's only in last section, I'm not sure. So it's a day 2, by the way, of Alliance Quest Map 7, and we have pretty high prestige. Still not high enough, but still high, relatively high. And we are moving on to last fight of this video, and this is going to be an Omega Miniboss, a super buffed one. And Omega in map 7 has aggression regeneration node, so every 2 seconds he regenerates like crazy. I think it's around 1,050, something like this, and pretty insane. And also I noticed that Darkhawk do take damage from Death Spores, so I don't know why. So I'm starting my fight, and my goal here with Darkhawk is reach SP3, heal block him, get my null mode, and just hit like a truck. So Omega is a little bit defensive here, and Kabam still didn't really fix the defensive stuff, and Now I'm trying to keep myself, and maybe this is the mistake that first time that I encounter this dude, that I'm trying to keep him at SP1 and not push him to SP2. And maybe you see he just filled his health pretty immediately, and I'm losing time here. And now I trigger his SP2, and now my turn. So Darkhawk, if you're not familiar with him, after his SP3, his base attack rises almost as twice, and if you have him awakened, it's also add more to his attack and also energy damage. Just pay attention how to hits. 8,000, 5,000 medium hits. And as you can see here, Darkhawk also takes a death spore damage, and this is, I don't know, he's a robot. Why these spores even do something for him? But just pay attention, every medium hit, 5,000. Also, his wings medium attacks are critical here because they ignore armor also, and just in one rotation I managed to take 50% of his health. And again, here I'm doing my mistakes and I'm playing really slowly and I don't have enough time. This is a pretty insane boss and he can heal up very fast, so I'm trying to do my SP3. I have a minute left and he has 50% health, so I need to be more aggressive here. But something will happen and this will throw me off and you will see. So it triggers SP1, great, I'm going to hit him like a truck again. This energy damage, he's taking more damage and I'm keeping hitting and hitting him. So everything works well till now. And just pay attention here, in a moment you will see. Come on, trigger your special, I'm doing my special, not special, my attacks. So I see the time, 31 seconds, 30 seconds, so I need to be really aggressive here. And here, I press block, but my champion just stood there. And I'm like, what is going on here? How the heck I got clipped by him? He just dashed at me and I just stood and did nothing. So you maybe won't believe me, but I do hold block, try to parry him, hold block, but input didn't register. So at 1% and 8 seconds, 8% health. I don't have much time, I really need some crits, and unfortunately I don't get the crits and I timed out. So I will finish the fight with Corvus, and this was a first section of map 7. If you like this video, click to subscribe and see you soon on section number 2.